Hey, what's up, guys? Danny here. I wanted to just pop in real quick. Want to talk about something that a topic that comes up a lot in groups that I participate in, and that is how to sell more online courses and how do you do that? Um, on any platform, really. Really, it comes down to three key things. Now, one thing is before we get to those is that a lot of people are publishing courses to Udemy, which is a marketplace, and it allows you to publish courses so that you don't have to do a lot of marketing and self promotion on your own dime. The problem with that is that you're really dependent upon their marketing campaigns, the keywords that you use, and a lot of those things to sell your courses. And also, there's a lot of other competition on the marketplace. Now, I still don't think it's bad because I actually do it. I actually publish courses there too. It's a great way to diversify and to create exposure for your brand and for the courses that you're building. But the there isn't a necessarily foolproof way to sell courses on Udemy or even your own platform by leveraging organic search, sort of search engine type stuff on like Udemy or even on Google. So how do you uh, sell more courses online? It really comes down to three key things. Whether you're doing Udemy only or you have your own like Thinkific or Teachable platform that you're publishing courses, if you have that, these three even are make the case even more important because number one is you need to have content, and by content you mean you have to have some sort of content you're promoting, whether it's a blog post, a YouTube channel, video, Facebook, social media presence that you're building and creating content and sharing online. The second thing is an opt-in form, an email list or to build your email list using a landing page. There's a lot of landing page software such as Lead Pages. I use Thrive. I use Thrive Leads by Thrive Themes, which is a nice budget-friendly alternative to Lead Pages, and it works with WordPress. So those are some things that you can use. But it's really important that you build an email list because if you don't have an email list, you don't have the control of that messaging to your potential customers. So your subscribers, you can provide weekly content via the form of emails to links to your social media posts or links to your blog posts, right? If you have a website, right? And that's going to help them build that know, like, and trust factor with you and be able for you to position your offer for your courses so that they have the opportunity to buy from you and not be distracted by all the other people and courses and other trainers online in the online marketplace. So that brings me to point number three, a website. You need to have a website. If you don't have a website, a lot of people will tell you you don't need to have a website to sell online, and that's true. You don't have to have a website to sell online. But here's the thing: think about it. Who looks more credible? Someone who has a business who has a website online or one that doesn't. Personally, if I'm going to do some shopping, right, and I see, that there are shoes that I want to buy. Shoes might not be a great example. I mean, unless you're a Zappos customer. So let me just say so like um, tech gadgets, right? So maybe you're looking to buy a new TV, right? If you go to a website and you look up TVs, right, and you find a brand name that's really cheap, but they don't have a website and they're selling it on some third-party marketplace, you're probably not going to buy it, especially if there's not a whole lot of great reviews, right? But that website not being there kind of is it's more of a requirement, a ticket for entry these days when it comes to building a brand. If your brand doesn't have a site, a place where people can find you and find out the news and events and just more importantly to get to know you more, then you're not going to be able to rise above your competition. And with the way that websites are today, it's so easy to just, you know, take a WordPress website and put a theme on it and to start creating content. It really is not rocket science. You don't have to have developer skills or anything like that. Now, you do have to learn how to do it. There are step-by-step processes, and actually I help teach people who are looking to build online courses and personal brands on how to build their own websites. with a conversion focus, with a marketing and a conversion based focus, because building a website is just half the battle. The rest of it is, really you've got to learn how to engage, and turn your visitors into subscribers, so that later on you can turn them into customers. Maybe they won't be right away, but again, it's that messaging and communication and relationship building that is critical, critical to your long term success if you decide that you want to go into business for yourself, at some point. Maybe not now, but in the future, um, or just to sell more of your own products and take more of a cut and profit back. If you're relying on Udemy and places like that, they're going to be taking the bigger cut from it. And rightfully so, because they're spending a lot of advertising dollars to generate that traffic and interest, and hopefully someone clicking your course and buying it. So anyway, I hope that you take away these tips and just really think about how you can apply them to your own online courses. If you don't have a website yet, if you have a website, awesome. But just keep in mind, consistent content, you've got to be focusing on converting, building an email list. And three, having that web property up there. And making sure that you're driving traffic to those opt-in forms, those lead page, those landing pages, to get those eyeballs on there to create that subscription. Maybe you're offering a free download, right? Or maybe you're offering free access to a course. If you're using like Thinkific or Teachable, they allow you to do that. You can give them free access to your course, get them to sign up, get their email address, and then you can communicate with them there on afterwards. So very important. I can't stress this enough. It's something that I know I've struggled with in the beginning, and it's still a challenge. You have to work on it because it's a skill that is invaluable. It doesn't matter what website you build, what courses you publish in the future. If you have the skill set of being able to get subscribers, build an email list, then you're going to be able to market more effectively in the long term and sell more courses. So anyway, I hope this video helps you. Give it a thumbs up if you found some value. If you're listening to, if you're not yet a like on my Facebook page, go ahead. I don't even know if that's a right phrase, but go ahead and I'll leave a link to the Facebook page. Go ahead and give that a like so you can see more future videos. I'll post a lot of other things on my Facebook page, but also here on YouTube as well. So ding the bell and you'll get some notifications, and I'll see you in the next video with some more online tips for building your courses and online websites for your personal brand. Take care.